Your family better put up at least a 500,000 yuan car as my wedding gift. I won't drive anything cheaper. And how much is your family offering as a bride price? Around here, it's usually 30,000 yuan, 50 grand, tops. So your family puts up 50,000, but mine has to buy a car worth at least 500,000. Be reasonable. Money's harder for my parents to earn than yours. I can't bankrupt them just to get married. Fine. Then we marry with nothing. No bride price from you, no dowry from me. If you bring no dowry, how are we supposed to renovate? Have you even thought about our future? Our future? That house is your premarital property. You make 10,000 a month and pay 8,000 on the mortgage. So besides spending over $1 million on a car, I'd also cover every expense after we marry. Shamo, you've really got this scam down to a science. That's your premarital house. It has nothing to do with me. How does it have nothing to do with you? After we marry, you get to live there rent-free. Don't you want a comfortable home? Then shouldn't you help pay for renovations? Your family puts in 50,000, mine puts in over $1 million. How is that fair? Your family's rich, mine isn't. What's wrong with you paying more so we can live well? After 2 years together, you're really counting every penny? Shamo, the wedding's off. Think very carefully before we get home. I couldn't stand hearing another word from Shen Mo. I rolled down the window for air, and through the blinding snow, I spotted someone I thought I'd never cross paths with again. Xingyao, what a coincidence. Driving home for the holidays too? Here, warm your hands. Who knew traffic would be this bad? Thanks for the hot coffee. I seriously needed this. And this is your boyfriend coming home with you? Yeah, Shenmo, this is nice to meet you. Driving in a snowstorm is stressful. Stay safe. Come to think of it, we slowly lost touch after college took us to different cities. How's your city? More importantly, how are you? I'm doing well. You? I'm doing well too. That car is yours, right? Bringing your girlfriend home for the holidays too? That hostile glare was so sharp and obvious it was impossible to miss. You recognized it at a glance. With her glaring like that, there was no point going over there and making things worse. Get back in the car, it's freezing out here. You'll catch a cold. You go warm up. I need a little more air. He stood alone, shivering in the wind. I sighed, grabbed the gift box, and stepped out. You just gave me 2 coffees, so let me return the favor. This skincare set has great reviews. It's for your girlfriend. Take me over so I can say hi. After all these years, you've somehow gotten more formal. Hi. Thanks for the coffee earlier. You should give this skincare set a try. Take it away. I don't use that brand. Well, now we're even. Shenheng, she's the girl whose photo you've kept in your wallet all these years, isn't she? Chu Jining, shut up, don't make a scene here. I'm making a scene? Then open your wallet and show her. Suddenly, I understood why the girl hated me. This reunion was clearly more than old friends catching up. If she didn't want the gift, I wasn't going to keep trying to please her. You're back? Why didn't she take it? He gives you 2 coffees and you rush over with a whole gift set. Why are you so generous with strangers? So I gave someone a gift. What's the big deal? When have I ever been stingy with you? My sister asked you for 1 lipstick and you refused. But for a stranger, you hand over an entire set. Meng Xingyao, now I see who you really are. To him, refusing to buy makeup for his sister was somehow another strike against me. She'd acted superior from day one, added me on WeChat, then only messaged to send shopping links and ask me to buy things. Since we started dating, I've bought your mom's clothes, your family's winter supplies, and your dad's cigarettes and liquor. Why should I buy your sister makeup too? I'm not your family's ATM. Pull over! Drive yourself home, my family's coming to get me. If you're not coming to my house this year, where else would you go? Think carefully about whether you still want this wedding. After being with me, who else would want you? Are you seriously shaming me right now? Shenmo, the way you think is disgusting. What are you doing? We're done. So what if you have a PhD? You're still trashy enough to shame someone over their private life. What century are you living in? You think every woman you've slept with belongs to you? I've supported your dead weight for 2 years. I'm ending this. I don't want you anymore. Wow. He blocked me before I could even finish. Shenmo, you're unbelievable. Heavy traffic ahead. Your destination is 8 kilometers away. Your hometown is only 30 kilometers away, and you still dumped me on the highway. Meng Xingyao, why are you crying? I wasted 2 years on that loser. It makes me sick. Looks like I'm getting a new sister-in-law. He dumped me on the highway, then immediately went on a date with someone else. Shenmo, you really couldn't wait, could you? I can't believe I wasted my time on you. Finally a rest stop. I'll stay here and get some real sleep tonight. Why are they calling again? Is Shenmo looking for another fight, or is his sister calling to gloat? Huh? Why don't I recognize this number? Hello, I don't recognize this number. Who is this? Xingyao, it's Shen Heng. Could you give me a ride? Shen Heng, the wind is brutal. Where are you? Stay put. I'm coming to find you. Shen Heng. Oh my god, you're covered in frost. You can't last 10 minutes out here. How far did you walk? Here, take this hot bun. Where's your car? My girlfriend kicked me out. Your hands are like ice. Come on, get in my car. Drink this hot water and warm up. Jining, don't be mad. Pull over. It's not safe to drive alone in this snow. Wait for me. I'll find you and drive you home. Shen Heng, how are you this calm? She left you freezing in a snowstorm, and your first thought is still her safety. Compared with that loser Shen Mo, you're night and day. Jining, calm down. We can discuss everything else later. Driving in the snow isn't safe. Wait there, I'll take you home. No need. I'm already off the highway and heading home. You can freeze out there. Hello? Janning? Hello? She really hung up. She genuinely doesn't care whether I live or die. She just left me here. Shenheng, your eyes are red. She's not worth crying over. Let her go. Hey, if it makes you feel any better, my boyfriend dumped me on the highway too. What? In a blizzard like this, he was fine with you driving home alone? Yep. All because I wouldn't spend 500,000 yuan on a car for him as my dowry. A 500,000 yuan dowry car? Then we really are in the same boat. I wouldn't buy 2 more houses for my girlfriend's family, so she kicked me out of the car. 2 houses? Isn't one enough to live in? Who's the greedy one here? Why do they need 2? And in this economy, buying property right now makes no sense. She has a younger brother. Her family demanded 2 houses and the bigger one had to be a villa for him. What? So she marries well and her whole family cashes in? Don't tell me you agreed. What do you think? Even if I agreed, my family would never accept anything that ridiculous. It's freezing. Even in daylight, this car feels like an icebox. Wait, did he cover me with everything we had to block the wind and keep warm? Where is he? Where did he go? It's broad daylight, but the snow is brutal. Why is he wandering around? Shenheng, why are you standing out here in this snow? Get back in the car. Ma'am, what good does telling me this do? Your demands are completely unreasonable. Once you're married, your family. Jining is a devoted daughter. She's not after your money. Devoted? Using my money to buy her brother a villa is devotion? She just wants her family to have a better life. If you truly cared about her, you wouldn't nickel and dime your future in-laws. I should care about her? She dumped me on the highway over 2 houses. Did she even ask how I'd get home? You let Janning drive home alone in the snow. Did you ever ask whether she'd be safe? What a twisted version of events. Yesterday she begged to drive me. Ask her yourself and stop using emotional blackmail. I'm not marrying her. Done with the call? Forget that mess. Come on, let's get something to eat and recharge. Okay, we'll grab water and some quick food, then leave. We can't stay stuck here forever. Once we have everything, we'll take turns driving. Let's go. Taking turns driving is so much easier. It beats waiting hand and foot on my ex by a mile. The snow's heavy and the roads are slick. Once we safely reach the next rest stop, we're finding a hot meal. Absolutely. After 2 meals of instant noodles, my stomach's staging a revolt. I need real hot food. What's wrong? Why did the car suddenly start sliding? The tires have completely lost traction. Grab the handle and don't let go. There's a ravine beyond the overpass. At this speed, we'll go straight over. Help. Somebody help us. The guardrail's right ahead. Brake. Pump the brakes. I am pumping them! Steer. Xingyao, hold on tight. Don't let go. We stopped. Oh my god. I'm sorry, Xingyao. The car suddenly skidded on the ice. You must have been terrified. It's okay. You're a much better driver than me. If you hadn't braked in time, we'd be done for. You didn't blame me. You comforted me instead. Your boyfriend truly lost someone worth cherishing. What's Shenmo's sister sending me now? New makeup and screenshots from his blind dates? So many women want to be my sister-in-law. Aren't you worried yet? LOL. Shenmo only looks good on paper, yet he thinks he's some grand prize. Good luck finding a woman willing to turn his 50,000 into $1 million. My stomach was growling. In weather like this, I'd give anything for something hot. Look, someone up ahead is handing out instant noodles in the snow. They're still steaming. Then let's pull over. We are absolutely getting those piping hot noodles today. In a snowstorm like this, those noodles have to cost at least 30 yuan, right? Even if they do, we're eating. It's windy out there. Stay put. I'll go. Then hurry back and be careful on the ice. Xingyao, the villagers are giving these away for free. Oh my god, that couldn't have been easy. Come on, let's take them a gift to say thanks. Oh miss, this is far too expensive. We can't accept it. Please take it, sir. It's just a small thank you. We appreciate what you're doing. Whew, that run wore me out. Shenheng. Are we holding hands by mistake? It's windy and your hands are cold. Get in the car and eat. Xingyao, why don't you marry me? Did the cold scramble your brain? What kind of joke is that? I'm serious. You won't have to buy me a car or pay for renovations. Your bride price and dowry stay yours. And during the holidays, we won't fight over whose parents to visit. Yours live 2 minutes away. Think about it. Honestly, living 2 minutes from my parents makes that offer dangerously tempting. I'm serious. Chu Jianing and I are officially done. Just thinking about my ex and all his schemes makes me sick. Fine. We'll get married when we get home. Who would have thought? We both love snorkeling. In my downtime, I also do Sudoku, read, and hunt down great food. Speaking of food, my ex and I once went to a buffet that cost 200 yuan per person. We walked in perfectly happy. Then after we ate, he complained about that meal for an entire month. A whole month? Over one meal? How could he treat you like that? I was foolish back then. I kept making myself smaller to protect his ego. He was never worth it. Xingyao, remember how we had a thing in high school? Why did you suddenly stop talking to me? Remember that class trip when I got sick? You ran straight into the girls' bathroom to bring me toilet paper. I was scared you didn't have any. The first time I ever ran into a girl's bathroom was for you. I was young and acted without thinking. It was so embarrassing. I didn't want to see you every day and relive that awkward moment. Should we tell Shen Mo and Chu Jianing that we're getting married? Tell them. One wants to trade 50,000 for $1 million. The other wants an 880,000 yuan bride price and a free villa. They're both ridiculous. Then let's keep it quiet and wait for them to discover their plans have failed. They'll probably lose their minds. Hello. Why are you calling so early? Grab your household registry and ID. After we make it official, we'll celebrate with a big meal. Okay. Registry, ID, big meal. I'm leaving now. Holding this red marriage certificate feels like a dream. Same here. When they stamped it, my mind went completely blank. So we're really married now? It finally sank in. From now on, you and I are legally married. Absolutely. Come on, let's celebrate at that noodle place behind our old high school. Their pickled cabbage noodles are still the best. That really hit the spot. How did I end up with future in-laws like them? They made outrageous demands and insisted we buy a villa. That's daylight robbery. Listen, that family is holding the wedding hostage. You can't give in to them. Oh right, we haven't told our parents we're married yet. Mrs. Shen, you can stop dealing with them. Shen Heng and I are already married. That red booklet. Is that your marriage certificate? Really? Oh my goodness. This is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Good. Thank goodness you dumped him. Your father and I never approved of Shenmo anyway. Exactly. Now you've not only left him, you're moving home too. That's 2 reasons to celebrate. Thank you for the 1.5 million yuan dowry, Mom and Dad. We'll build a wonderful life together. I still couldn't believe Mrs. Shen had transferred the fully paid-off marital home into my name. I casually mentioned living too far from my parents, and Shen Heng immediately told his family. Both sets of parents agreed, pooled their money, and bought this villa in an upscale neighborhood. From purchase to transfer, everything went unbelievably smoothly. So, this is what an equal partnership feels like. No family trading away a daughter for an 880,000 yuan bride price and a villa. No groom offering 50,000 and demanding a 500,000 yuan car. Our marriage benefits everyone. Tear out this ceiling. I want a double-height living room. Take down this wall too. I want floor-to-ceiling windows. No problem. Double-height living room, floor-to-ceiling windows. I also added the sunroom you wanted. Now that's thoughtful. In return, you're definitely getting the home theater and gaming room you want. Then allow me to thank Boss Meng in advance. Our future is looking pretty amazing. Hey, why is my phone suddenly buzzing? Grab it and see what it is. Why did she have to message me now? She sent a pile of girls' photos, but not the pretty woman from last time. She loves showing off, so if there's no photo together, that blind date clearly failed. My brother is in such high demand. If you get on your knees and apologize, maybe I'll put in a good word for you. What happened to the woman in the last photo? Did she refuse to bring a 1 million yuan dowry? She's so annoying. Now she's spamming me with voice calls just to rant. Why not just delete her? I don't want to hear her garbage. But I'm keeping her because she'll be very useful on social media later. The wedding on the 15th day of the new year is getting close. Any news from the Chu family lately? Our family still hasn't backed down. How could they stay calm? The Chus are completely panicking now. You're smiling awfully wide. Did they come back to renegotiate? They said they no longer need 2 houses. 1 big villa for the entire family will do, and they still act like they're compromising. 1 villa for the whole family? They have no shame? Let them wait, Mrs. Shen. They can keep dreaming. When we were dating, I honestly never realized her family was like this. No, I'm calling our relatives and sending new invitations with Xingyao's name as the bride. Don't, Mom. There's no need. We only have to change the bride's name at the venue. We can't do that. What if the Chu family finds out beforehand? Let them think they've found our weak spot. New invitations would tip them off. Let them happily watch the wedding date pass, then discover their dream is dead. Now that will be satisfying. Lately, Shenmo had been using his sister to provoke me, but I ignored every message. He must have tested the dating market and found no one willing to pay 1 million yuan in dowry and renovation costs. Out of options, he came crawling back. My brother says that for the sake of your 2 years together, he'll still consider you if you admit you were wrong and add another 500,000. With all your baggage, who besides my brother would ever want you? That was so disgusting, I nearly lost my lunch. I had no idea where he found the confidence to think he still had any power over me. What a clown. Drink some water. We don't need to waste another second on people like that. Now I'm actually excited to see his face when he learns the truth. Mrs. Shen, we'll lower the bride price to 880,000 yuan. That's our final offer. Otherwise, your family will be humiliated at the wedding. Keep dreaming. Xingyao, Heng, ignore them. Let's focus on preparing your wedding. Oh my god, look. Why is there a different bride standing next to Shen Heng? It won't be long before Chu Jianing sees on social media that you've replaced the bride. Let her look. The only thing that matters is I'm holding the hand of the person I cherish most. Weddings are exciting, but they're exhausting. After that whole process, I feel like every bone in my body is falling apart. You've worked hard, Mrs. Shen. Lie down and get some rest. I'll handle everything else. Oh man, Dad's braised pork noodles are incredible. Honey, even after the new villa's ready, let's keep living here. Keep living here? You think you'll make it here every morning in time for Dad's homemade crab roe buns? Then your family should just take me in as a live-in son-in-law. A live-in son-in-law? The mighty young Master Shen is serious?
Yep, and I'm bringing baggage. I want my parents to move in and mooch off your dad's cooking too.
Dad says I hit the husband jackpot. Handsome, sweet, and he even comes with a fortune. It's Chu Jianing. She must have seen the post. Ugh, answer it for me. Shen Heng, how could you marry someone else? So this shameless witch is the one who stole my man. Stole him? Maybe you just couldn't afford the 10 million yuan villa and 880,000 yuan wedding cash. Shut up. Who would stay with someone like you? Weren't you the one who abandoned your own partner halfway down the road? You messed up and now you have the nerve to call and cause a scene. I was sick of the noise too. Enough nonsense, blocked, peace at last. Sorry, I've notified the residents over the intercom. They're on their way. Please wait outside. We need to settle everything with the Chu family today and end this for good. Don't worry, my parents and I will handle it. Just stay right beside me. Shen Heng, we were together for 2 years. How can you be this heartless? 2 years? You still dumped me alone on a frozen highway. I only refused to buy your brother a villa, and suddenly you didn't care whether I lived or died. I was just angry. And what about you? Were you cheating on me? We split up and 2 days later you married her. Tell me the truth. How long were you seeing this woman behind my back? Watch your mouth. You screwed up, so stop throwing dirt at everyone else. Honestly, I should thank you. If you hadn't dumped him on that highway, I never would have found such an amazing husband. You shameless witch, I'll kill you. You're protecting her? You took that slap for her. Who said you could touch my man? Don't move. Touch her again and see what happens. Go ahead, touch him one more time, I dare you. She's carrying the Shen family's own grandson. What did you say? Pregnant? How is that possible? Look closely. 2 clear lines. This is your own flesh and blood. Xin Yao, listen to me. Go home first. Trust me, I'll clean this up. There's no misunderstanding. The proof is right there. I saw it myself. Fine, you created this mess, so stay and deal with it yourself.
Xin Yao, don't go. This isn't what you think.
Mom, Dad, Chu Jianing is pregnant. She showed up at the gate with a positive test and says it's Shen Heng's baby. Pregnant? This is outrageous. Do they really think they can walk all over our daughter? If that baby is really born into the Shen family, this marriage is over. My daughter is not becoming a stepmother for that family. Xin Yao, your father's right. Whatever you decide, I'll always support you.
I know, Mom.
Don't worry, I won't sacrifice my dignity for anyone. Xin Yao has suffered enough today. Here's 2 million yuan. Take it as spending money. Auntie, why didn't Shen Heng come back with you? Where is he? She doesn't need spending money. Let's focus on how we're handling this mess. Xin Yao, don't worry. Shen Heng tried to drag her to the hospital, but she refused. That pregnancy is definitely fake. Even if it were real, the baby could stay, but the Chu family would never enter my home. Keep the baby? Dream on! My daughter will never be that child's stepmother. Mom, Dad, Uncle, Auntie, my head's spinning. I'm going upstairs to lie down. Shen Heng, you're back? Is everything handled? Yeah. Did I wake you? Don't worry, it's all taken care of. It's already after 9. Why were you downstairs so long? My parents and I got back around the same time, but your dad stopped me downstairs for a long talk. If Dad let you come upstairs, your answers must have satisfied him. Trust me, she isn't pregnant, it's fake. You never got her examined. How can you be so sure? I plan everything. Until we're ready, accidents don't happen. Besides, I tried to drag her to the hospital and she wouldn't go. Those 2 facts shut her right up. Fine, you handled it well. I'm tired. Good night. Still jealous? Good night, Mrs. Shen. Lunar New Year is already over. Why is Chen Mo suddenly messaging me again? Made up your mind? Apologize now and I'll still marry you. I've never met anyone this shameless. Unbelievable. I tore him apart and he still came crawling back. Meng Xin Yao, did you see my message? It's not too late to apologize. Sorry, Mr. Chen. I'm already married. What kind of joke is that? Who else would want someone like you besides me? Chen Mo, I finally see how disgusting you are. For 2 years, you called me a bad girlfriend, picked at every flaw, and tore me down. If I was so awful, why didn't you leave? Because you wanted my dowry. Without you, I married up. 880,000 yuan in wedding cash and a fully paid villa. Meng Xinyao, keep dreaming. What a loser. Blocked. Much better. Chen Mo's sister is still on my contacts. She'll definitely send these screenshots to her brother. Yes, I'm married, and I found a perfect husband who's actually in my league. I just posted it, and the comments are already full of congratulations and wishes for a happy marriage. Seeing all this, I can't wait to watch him completely lose it. Call after call. These people never quit. I can't block them fast enough. Forget it. I'll get a new number and end this for good. Xin Yao, Chen Mo cried all night. He says your flash marriage has no love. Shen Heng will get bored and dump you, and he's the only one who truly loves and accepts you. Please stop. That's not love. He just loves scheming. I know you two had a long history. He's really hurting. He said if you divorce Shen Heng and marry him now, he'll offer 100,000 yuan in wedding cash. Stop, that's terrifying. Before he offered 50,000 but demanded a 500,000 yuan car and another 500,000 for renovations. Now he's offering 100,000. By his math, would my family owe him 2 million? Tell him he can offer that blessing to whoever wants it. Wait, his family offered 50,000 and demanded 1 million from yours? Exactly, way out of my league. He can find somebody else to enjoy that blessing. That's insane. Oh, I just remembered something urgent. I should go. Well, look who's here to talk about it too. Did you hear about the huge amount of money he expected between both families? What? He contributes nothing to the marriage but expects her family to hand over more than 1 million? That's shameless. Now everyone knows exactly what happened. Chu Jianing's fake pregnancy scam is over. I checked. She borrowed that pregnancy test from a relative just to wreck our marriage. Mom, I'm planning our honeymoon. Why don't all 4 parents come vacation with us in Europe? Absolutely not. Why drag our old bones that far? The 4 of us will winter in Hainan. You two enjoy your honeymoon. Is the itinerary ready? All planned. The flights and hotels are booked. As long as I'm with Mrs. Shen, anywhere is perfect. Then let's pack and get this honeymoon started. Shen Heng, get out here. We're settling this now. Hiding inside won't save you. Stay in the management office. Don't come out. It's chaos outside. I'll handle it. Hello, security chief? There's a crowd causing trouble at the gate. Bring the whole team. Form up and surround the area. Everyone stop shouting immediately. Come on, officers. We're not here to cause trouble. We just want to talk things through with our in-laws. There's nothing to discuss. Bringing a crowd here to harass me changes nothing. Dad, let go! I never asked for that money. I don't want a cent or any wedding cash. Shenheng, please don't leave me. Divorce her and I'll marry you today. You pathetic fool, shut up. Haven't you embarrassed us enough already? She's begging this desperately. Shenheng, you're not actually feeling sorry for her, are you? Too late, Meng Xinyao is my only wife. Security, escort all of them out. The moment you threw me out of that car, we were finished. Crying now changes nothing. I didn't leave you because of her. I left because I finally saw through your family's schemes. I chose myself. If you stop harassing us, I won't chase the 250,000 yuan your son owes me, and I'll transfer the Mercedes to you. You think that's enough? My daughter wasted 3 years on you. 5 million yuan, final offer. Is this a relationship or a price tag? Isn't 250,000 yuan and a Mercedes enough? Then we'll go to court. Search what happens when someone refuses to repay 250,000. If he becomes a court-listed debtor, he won't even be allowed on high-speed trains. His future will be ruined. You heard him. Leave now. Keep causing trouble and we'll remove every one of you. It's handled. Sorry to keep you waiting. Give me the suitcase. Clean and efficient. Now let's get to the airport before we miss our flight. Relax, we have plenty of time. Our honeymoon officially starts now. The bags are loaded. Driver, please wait before closing the door. Why can't you ever behave? All that worrying for nothing. She's fighting with her mother outside. You're really not going to help her? I gave her a chance. She chose the Chu family and pressured me for money to please them. Now she has to live with that choice. The door shut and the world finally went quiet. Relax. We have her brother's 250,000 yuan debt hanging over them. They won't come back. The Chu family would never gamble their precious son's future. They care more about keeping their son out of crushing debt than their daughter's happiness. That saves us trouble. Our non-stop flight to the Maldives leaves in 3 hours. We'll make it easily. Then let's leave this mess behind and enjoy our new life. That Chu family circus certainly gave our honeymoon a dramatic opening. Don't let irrelevant people ruin the mood. Once we arrive, we'll have fun and forget everything else. Of course, you packed my snorkeling gear, right? I can't wait to get in the water. As the car pulled away, every disgusting person and memory from my past seemed to disappear behind us. They should have been left behind long ago. The Chu family and Chen Mo's schemes have nothing to do with me anymore. Exactly. They can't touch us now. We'll live our own peaceful life. We spent 2 weeks touring Europe and were snorkeling in the Maldives when you called. What's so urgent? Xinyao, I have amazing news. Chen Mo just got fired. He always bragged about being a highly educated key employee. How did he suddenly get fired? Key employee. My foot. He acted like his doctorate made him royalty and dumped all his work on his team. The second anything went wrong, he ran and blamed someone else. Everyone under him was sick of it. Karma finally caught up with that selfish fraud, and honestly, it's satisfying. He was first on the layoff list. He protested but only exposed all his own mistakes. It was painfully embarrassing. No surprise. His mind was never on his work. He only looked for shortcuts. This was bound to happen. His mortgage is over 8,000 yuan a month, and his salary was only 10,000. Now he demands at least 15,000 from every new job, so nobody will hire him. His life has nothing to do with me. I'm on my honeymoon. We'll talk when I get back. Bye. See you back home. I heard you mention Chen Mo. Did he get fired? Yep. Restructured. He got exactly what he earned. He spent all day scheming instead of improving himself. Forget other people's problems. We're here to have fun. How's the juice? Cold, sweet, and perfect, just like my mood. Let's rest a bit. Later, I'll take you to a private reef to watch the sunset. I can't believe the honeymoon is already over. I wish we could stay on this island for months. We'll have plenty of vacations later. For now, let's grab our bags and head home. I'll turn my phone back on and see how many messages piled up over the last 2 weeks. Why is it vibrating nonstop? These are all missed call alerts. What happened? Does your company need you to handle an emergency? Not work. Most calls are from the landlady at my old apartment. I'll call her back. Oh, Xinyao, you finally answered. Your ex, Chen Mo, has been camped outside your old apartment. Every morning he pounds on the door. Yesterday he nearly fought the movers who came to clear your things. He really is impossible to get rid of. Please bring a few people today and clear everything out. Toss whatever's useless. If he causes trouble again, call security. I'll send you a nice bonus for the trouble. Xinyao, this isn't about money. Something very strange happened at the apartment, and I need to tell you. Something strange? What else happened there? He looks awful. Thin, huge, dark circles, muttering nonstop. He even packed your half-used toothpaste and empty bottles, saying he'd save them until you came back. It was creepy. If he wants that junk, let him have it. Just clean the place and change the locks. If anything happens, call building security. Why do you look so upset? Chen Mo went back to the apartment and caused trouble again. He put on a whole tragic romance show and treasured used toothpaste like a keepsake. That's disturbing. Want me to send people over to watch him in case he really snaps? No. The second security appears, he runs faster than anyone. Why waste energy on him? I really like this color palette for the living room. We've recovered from the flight and beaten the jet lag. Let's finalize the decor today. Whatever you want. Your phone on the coffee table keeps ringing. It's an unknown number. Want to answer? An unknown number? I'll put it on speaker and see who it is. Hello, who's calling? Hello? Is this Xin Yao? I'm Zhao Lei, the friend who used to hang around Chen Mo. The second I heard Chen Mo's name, why does everyone connected to him keep bothering you? Just hang up. This call is certainly unexpected. What game are you calling to play for him? Xin Yao, it's Zhao Lei. We haven't spoken in ages. You've been well, right? Get to the point. I'm busy and don't have time to catch up. Well, here's the thing. Chen Mo has been drinking with me and crying for days. He regrets losing you and says life is really hard now. So, why should I care whether his life is hard? You were together for 2 years, so there must be feelings left. He's unemployed, can't pay his mortgage, and has nowhere to turn. Could you help him? Or ask Mr. Shen to find him a decent job. Find him a job? That shameless little plan is almost impressive. Zhao Lei, do you truly not know the truth, or are you pretending? During that blizzard, he went to meet another woman and abandoned me on the highway. Where was his concern for our history then? He actually did that? He never mentioned any of it when he drank with me. Of course not. He'd never tell you about all the filthy things he's done. Since you're so eager to defend him, let me share the best part. For our wedding, his family offered 50,000 wen, but demanded a 500,000 wen car and another 500,000 to renovate his premarital home, with my name nowhere on the deed. His entire salary would pay his mortgage while I covered our lives. Zhao Lei, does that sound like love? No way, he never told me any of that. Of course not. He only plays the victim and tells everyone I'm materialistic and obsessed with money. If you don't believe me, ask the matchmakers. He's begging them for dates while demanding every woman bring 1,000,000 yuan dowry. I came without knowing the truth. I'm really sorry. I won't bother you again. Goodbye. Another one of his messengers dealt with. Chen Mo must be desperate. He sent someone to plead for him and even expected me to find him a job. Where does he get the nerve? More people may call over the next few days. If it gets annoying, send every call to me. I'll handle them. No. This is my chance to show everyone who Dr. Chen really is. If he wants to harass me this way, I'll make sure his reputation finally matches his character. He started this game. Let's see who regrets it. Xin Yao, show some mercy. Chen Mo has already lost his job. He's miserable. Please help him. Where was his mercy when he offered 50,000 yuan and demanded 1,000,000 yuan dowry? Or when he left me on a snowy highway for another woman and let his sister harass me? What kindness do I owe him? Did you see his sister's post? She said Chen Mo's recent job situation has upset the whole family. No surprise. Everyone in our circle has been talking. They all have opinions about our highly educated friend. Yesterday, matchmakers heard his name and immediately said they had no suitable candidates. One matchmaker didn't know the story and introduced a woman. She looked into his glorious history, and you can guess what happened. Anyone who heard it was disgusted. She ran before they even met. They never met. She blocked him immediately. His reputation in that circle is completely destroyed. He did it to himself. He deserves the consequences of every disgusting thing he did. Exactly. A manipulative leech who wanted to live off a wife can suffer through his own mess. Enough about people who ruin our appetite. Try this dish. From now on, he doesn't exist in my life. The finishing work has been done for a month. Today, let's finally choose the living room sofa. Xin Yao, huge news. The bank sued to auction Chen Mo's apartment. They're auctioning it already? That was fast. After losing his job, he was too arrogant for small companies and too incompetent for good ones. He missed 3 mortgage payments. With home prices down, he lost his down payment and still owes the bank over 100,000 yuan. He chose this road. He spent all his time scheming against others instead of improving himself. This ending is entirely on him. Karma handled him. Enough about that. What sofa do you like? This ivory one looks well made and the seat is soft. Do you like it? The curve supports my back perfectly. I can completely relax. Then let's get this one. What matters is that you like it. Sit here and rest. I'll find the salesperson, sign the order, and pay for the coffee table too. All that chaos and scheming had finally faded away. The good days were right ahead. Curtain shopping all weekend is exhausting. Let's grab lunch here in the basement food court. Eat up. See that guy carrying an old resume and asking every store for work? Is that Chen Mo? Greasy hair, wrinkled clothes. It really is him. Xin Yao, what a coincidence running into you both here. The pork rib soup here is pretty good. Say what you want, or stop hovering over our table and ruining our appetite. I'm in a difficult spot. I just want 2 minutes alone with Xin Yao. What could you possibly need to say to me alone? What are you planning to say that no one else can hear? I have time. Say it clearly right here. Everyone around us is listening. Can you spare me some dignity? Can we talk somewhere private? Dignity is earned, not given. She already answered you. If you can't speak in public, the exit is right behind you. Turn around and use it. You and I have nothing to discuss privately. Speak now or leave. Xin Yao, I was blind. I was wrong. I've lost my job and my apartment is being auctioned. I have nowhere else to turn. Please lend me some money. I'm begging you. Chen Mo, when you abandoned me on a highway in a blizzard, did you wonder whether I'd survive? When your sister sent me photos of you with another woman just to gloat, did you wonder how much that hurt? I was angry and stupid. I didn't think. Please show me mercy and give me one more chance. You weren't confused. Deep down, you believed I should obey you and bankroll your entire family. You thought your doctorate made you superior and marrying you was a privilege, so I had to pay for everything. Right? I never thought that. This isn't what you think. Let me explain. Stop making excuses. You used to act untouchable, and now you have the nerve to beg me? Jobless or homeless, you did this to yourself. You won't get 1 cent from me. Now that you've hit rock bottom, you suddenly remember me. The woman you hoped would pay for everything? Don't humiliate me in front of everyone. We were together for 2 years. For 2 years, I bought clothes and gifts for your family and even paid for your sister on trips. I spent tens of thousands supporting you. I owe you nothing. You owed me an apology, but I don't even want it now. We're done. Get out. Stop interrupting our meal and never appear in front of her again. Next time, I won't be this polite. Fine, my loss. I'm leaving and I'll never bother you again. Pathetic. He couldn't even preserve his last shred of dignity. Just looking at him kills my appetite. Don't let that loser ruin your meal. Finish the ribs and we'll go look at curtains. You're right. I need to eat. The textured linen curtains you mentioned arrived, right? After 2 months, the renovation was finally complete, and we officially moved in. The workers arranged every beautiful piece of furniture. The sunlight was perfect, the darkness of the past was gone, and this bright new home felt like the life I'd always dreamed of. Xinyao, Chen Mo slunk back to his hometown and found a clerical job paying only 4,000 yuan. Nobody will even go on a blind date with him. He's finally disappeared. Good. Whether he lives or dies has nothing to do with me. I'm hanging up. Who was that? Now it's finally quiet. It should have been quiet long ago. How do these plant stands look from this angle? Perfect. The sunlight makes everything look alive. Today feels complete. Flowers in the air, the scent of new furniture. It feels wonderful. What are you thinking about? Tired after such a long day. I'm thinking about how Chen Mo went home and vanished. That loser is finally out of my life. It's all over. No more awful people or ugly drama will ever bother you again. Exactly. From now on, my future is nothing but blue skies. And year after year, I'll walk beside you into that future.